Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap. In the last part we beat the Palace of Winds and got the 4th element. And now we're back here in Hyrule Town because this part we're pretty much doing entirely Sidequest stuff. Now first off, now that we have the Rock's Cape, we can actually come back here to Swiftblade to learn the final technique from him. I think this is called the Jump Strike? Down Thrust. What was Jump Strike from? Basically, when you're at the peak of the normal jump, not the jump without the actual cape emitting, as he'll demonstrate right here, you'll do a downward thrust. Surprisingly useful, actually, against certain enemies. And this is just me showing off that you cannot do it when you're have the cape showing up on screen. And now we have the 7th and final normal Tiger Scroll. But as we show up here in the Tiger Scroll menu, there's an 8th one. But we need to check that out. But first, I grind for all remaining figurines that I could get at this point. There's only one normal one left in the game, along with these 6 ones in the main game. Post-game, rather. I'm coming back here to Grimblade? No, Waveblade. Because we can fuse Kinstones with him. And doing so will cause this waterfall in North Hyrule Field to open up. But we can't do anything with that just yet. We will be able to very momentarily, though. So let's go over to Castor Wilds with this grave we were at before. Swiftblade the First. Now that we have all 7 Tiger Skulls up at this point, we can actually learn the final one, the Great Spin Attack. Pretty much when you do a normal spin attack, press the button, or rather mash the button, a lot. And when doing so, you'll spin like a madman. It doesn't have that much range, but it's surprisingly useful. I forget if you have to let your charge go all the way up, though. And we have the final Tiger Scroll. And at this point, I tried to get a Game Shark or Codebreaker code to max out the bomb supply because of that one bomb bag that's not obtainable in this version. But I'm unsuccessful and such, so yeah, that's saddening. So I guess that this you can just count this as a 100%ed PAL version. I've already told you where that bomb bag is, though. But anyway, in this last cave, we got the final Blade Brother. God damn, their family is huge. But this guy, he'll extend our Great Spin Attack, actually. And I mean extend it. Although I do find this kind of funny. This guy will... That guy just pretty much spammed the word spinning. And he means that because now this thing lasts at least 3 times longer. That's useful. Anyway, let's head on back to Hyrule Town because there's a couple things we can get here. First off, jump into the bell here in the middle of Castle Town to get heart piece number 38? 2 pieces, yeah, that'd be 38. And now I want to head on over to Lake Hylia, because there's another one we can get over here. In fact, there's a couple of ones we can get over here, but I'm not going to get some of them until a bit later. Oh, by the way, since I just saw David Jr., the Grey Tingle Brother on screen right now, apparently I was wrong, actually. He's not a Tingle Brother, he's just likes them or something. I'm not sure the exact backstory on him. But with that, we got heart piece number 39. You're gonna wanna shrink here, and then you may have noticed on the right of the screen a second ago, there was this Minish vine right here. We wanna go into this cave and fuse Kinstones with this Minish. Because this, like many other forced Minish blue or red Kinstone fusions, will cause a beanstalk to grow. And this is actually, I think, the last beanstalk in the game. And that's rather important, believe it or not. And with that, I'm actually going to go back to the inlet where I got the piece of heart, and then jump north to this cave. I think that's actually, this might be the last time we're using the mole mitts. That's kind of sad too, because I do like these things. They're useful. Hi, Moldorm. You're totally not as annoying as you were in A Link to the Past, and I mean that, they're not. And right here, we got the final mysterious wall. And this will cause Goron number 6 to show up here. Booyah! Also, I gotta say, I've been playing... I just got Bravely Default today, and wow, that reminds me a lot of the old Final Fantasies. And with this 6th Goron, the final wall will actually be destroyed, meaning that there's a couple things we can get in there now. And I've actually never gone in there, have I? But with that, there's a couple other things we actually can do in this cave, namely, well, you should be able to figure it out by now with how the side quests go. And actually, this is what we're getting right now is a heart piece we've actually seen for quite a while now. I think we saw it even before we went to the Wind Ruins. Piece of heart number 40. That teased us for a long time, didn't it? Only 4 left in the game. That might... And keep an eye on the fact that it only gives us 1 heart container. Odd. Anyway, we want to find that ladder here, that ladder there, and climb down the one next to it. And then climb up this one. Oh god, like. And then climb up this beanstalk right here. Last time we'll be hearing this song, sad to say. And up here we got heart piece number 41. Along with 200 mysterious shells and rupees. But my rupees are maxed out! In fact, I don't think I'll ever be spending rupees again. Anyway, let's go on over to the Goron cave now, because there's some things we can do down here. For getting 4 Gorons earlier in the game, you get 200 rupees, but for getting all 6... By the way, keep this one far right in mind for later. For getting all 6, we can come up here and get the 4th and final bottle. How long has it been since we got the 3rd one? Quite a while, I know that much. Anyway, we're here in Karlov because since we completed the Goron quest, we can get the 130th figure. Yeah, this and at this point, by the way, I've actually turned off my infinite shells because it won't matter anymore. So let's find out what this final figurine is. And it is Goron. And with that, we've now gotten every figurine in the game. I'm surprised I was able to do that as well as I was. Then again, that's why I like game shortcodes. They make things for completion so much easier. And you can actually still draw after you get them all, but all you'll get is 5 rupees per. So let's check out the gallery. Got things ranging from our character ourselves and every NPC that we've encountered, even the Great Fairies even. And then of course you got set pieces, and the enemies. And towards the bottom you'll actually find all the bosses we've fought so far. And I should mention, by the way, to get the golden enemy figurines, you do in fact need to do the green kinstones that would make them show up. Anyway, this guy showed up about, I want to say after the Wind Ruins, this guy showed up. Talking to him twice will cause him to freak out over the fact that we've actually gotten all 130 figurines. And he'll allow us to open his house, which is that red one right above us that I went into that had a heart piece earlier on. And that we weren't able to get the heart piece for. But now we can actually enter it from the side over here. And in here we got 600 rupees. Heart piece number 42. Only 2 left. Oh my, that's kind of funny actually. And this phonograph, which is actually a sound test. And this was actually me looking for cloud tops, but I don't think I think you actually have to do certain things in the game for certain tracks to be unlocked. So if you ever want to listen to the actually really damn good soundtrack about this game, you can just listen to this. So sad that, actually, that number 5, I believe, or was it number 6? One thing I actually haven't told you is that I forget what makes the other one show up, but there are actually two little title screen themes to this game. There's the normal one, and then there's the one from A Link to the Past. Whether or not that was a reference to the fact that the Game Boy Advance also had a port of A Link to the Past, I'm not sure. But with that, I'm going to need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, we're actually going to be going to the Elemental Sanctuary. In fact, that's where I'm going to start off the video. And infuse the element with the White Sword with the fourth and final element. See you guys then.